Good afternoon, Trondheim friends, and Happy New Year. It's hard to believe that we are in 2021, though I'm sure we all have a sense of relief about that. One of the first things that we do in the course of the year as a church is hold our annual meeting, and that means electing new people to serve in leadership roles on council. And so today I've invited Lorree Valek here. Lorree has served on council as a member. She is a past president, and she even came back during this crazy year to fulfill a term left vacant. So I wanted to have her share some of her experiences with you. So Lorree, let's start out. Just tell us a little bit about yourself and your family.
Sure. I'm Lorree Valek. My husband and I moved to Lonsdale about, probably 14 years ago from the cities. We were up in Richfield and attended a Catholic church there. He's Catholic and I'm Lutheran, and came down to Lonsdale, and it probably took us a good couple years to decide on a church once we had moved down to Lonsdale and finding our place here.
Great. And how have you been active here? What have you participated in besides council?
I think definitely for me with 2 young children, I've been very active in early childhood in the Sunday school program, just because that's where my children have been thus far. So that's really where I got my start participating prior to council. And then I've been involved with some of, now I'm also on the generosity committee. From moving off of council, I moved on to the generosity team just because I found that was something I really enjoyed. And then as well as some of the new outreach programs that we've got.
Awesome. So what did you expect when you agreed to serve on council? What was the word on the street about what this was going to be like?
To be perfectly honest, I didn't know a thing. I wasn't very involved in the church at that point. I was not asked to be on council. You had just kept mentioning it in church, and one day after church I just kind of thought, this is my opportunity to get involved. I was very active in my church growing up, and I thought it'd be a good opportunity for me to be able to meet people, get to know people in the church. So I had zero expectations. I assumed it'd be a lot about money and politics, but I didn't have a clue. I just thought I would give it. I also only thought it was for 1 year, and after I joined, found out that was not the case. But that's okay.
Okay, we won't talk about that.
about that.
So once you got on council, what was your experience like?
It's definitely evolved over the years, I will say. My first year to today is a lot different. I think back then when I first started, it was a lot of talking about money. And obviously that is an important piece of what we do, but that was really where a lot of the focus was, and we seemed to spend a lot of time on that. Over the years, the council has definitely evolved. I mean, we definitely still talk about money where we need to, but we've really turned that focus to what our priorities are as a church and our ministries. I think a few years ago when we did the whole cottage meetings, thank you. I think that was huge. In changing our format of our council meetings and our direction of where our purpose should really truly be during those meetings. So we took a lot of information from that, and I think those really helped us to form what we thought our ministry should be in the move forward. And I think since then, a lot of our discussions have been more about those ministries and how we can move them along. So yeah, it's definitely evolved since the beginning.
Cool. Have you had any fun on council?
It's always
or is it always
fun.
Work?
No, I think it's always fun. I mean, we've had some great group of people in there, so I mean, there's a bit of work to do, but I think that people on council, it's very fun. We laugh a lot. We've done some fun things. I mean, even the nights that the council has served at the Pizza Ranch, we've had a blast doing that. And again, it's been a great way just to get to know each other and to get to know people from the congregation through that. But no, council's been a lot of fun.
That's great.
Yeah.
So if someone out there is wondering about council, just thinking about it a little bit, what would you tell them?
I would say to give it a shot. I think especially for those folks that are coming and haven't quite found their niche or their place here. I think that is a great start. Like I said, for me, I've made some great friendships and relationships, and then it's given me the opportunity to find other areas of focus in the church that I want to be a part of and participate in. So
Awesome.
I think it gives a good overview.
Fantastic. And it just so happens that Lorree, along with Mel Gotch, are our little nominating committee this year for finding those who feel a call and a passion for serving in leadership. So if you have any questions about council, you may contact either one of those, and we will post their contact information below this video in the Thursday email. Thanks, Lorree.
You're
and
welcome.
Thanks for your service on council.
You're welcome. Thanks for letting me sit Fireside.
Yeah.